controller with detachable buttons. This is the Flexi from Nyxi. So Nyxi were kind enough to reach out and ask me, do I want to review this Flexi controller? Now Flexi, what does that mean? Well, essentially you can take off the buttons and you can move the D-pad as well. So just a little look around the back of the box. Removable magnetic cover, which covers your D-pad and your buttons. RGB lighting, which is always good with controllers. Mechanical switch, detachable assembly, which means you can take off these buttons here. Now, unfortunately, this does not work on Xbox One Series X or PS5 or 4. It's only compatible at the moment with Windows, Android, iOS and Nintendo Switch. So in the box, we get the controller, we get a dongle, we also get a USB-C charge cable. And just before we go any further, all these words are my own. This review is all my own. Nyxi have not given me a script to go off. These are all my own words. And with that out of the way, let's have a look around this controller. Now, one of the things that grabbed me when I first started using this were these buttons. So not only are they detachable, they are also clicky, so they're also mechanical. And if you take a standard Xbox One controller, these are just pad on pad. None of these, even PS5 ones, they're not mechanical. So this is the first ever controller I've used where these buttons are mechanical, and that is absolutely fantastic, because with Xbox One controllers and just controllers in general, like PlayStation 1 ones, even going back right down the timeline, they get stuck over time with sweat. And these, you can take them out, you can clean them, and also very clicky. So the RGB lighting is basically you just press the middle button to turn the controller on, and you can just see there, I've got blue at the moment. You can cycle through them by pressing, there's a little button just in the recess there, and basically you can just change the settings. You can have it glowing, pulsing, and you know, and all that, all your favorite colors. So this plate as well at the front does detach, and it's magnetic, and look at that. I have never seen a controller like this before. And like I say, what's unique about this, place your finger there and pull, and now you have no thumbstick. So essentially, if you want it like that, you can play like that, and if you want that, you can also play like a PlayStation style controller, because if you go to, again, Xbox, the thumbstick is up this way. So yeah, it is a PS style controller. Now I've seen loads of video reviews on this, and the only thing they have said, which has never really caused me a problem, is your thumbs are going to clash when you're using this. But in all honesty, unless you've got big massive thumbs, it's not a problem. So yeah, let's put that back there because I prefer that to where it is. Now these buttons as well, these are also interchangeable, and you do get a couple of spares in the box. They are a little bit of a bugger sometimes to get out, especially if your fingers are wet and sweaty. But as you can see there, you can configure the buttons, and it's just, and you can hear that lovely mechanical sound there as well. And when you want to put it back together, you just literally, it just snaps back into place, and it's actually quite tough as well, as you can just see there. So around the back we have these other buttons recessed in as well, which I never really use. On the top you've got your standard charge port, and you've got your triggers and your thumbs as well. And that is essentially, you know, all that we need to know about this controller at the moment. So you're probably wondering, how does this thing perform? Now, just before we crack on into some gameplay, just have a look at the dongle. So ironically, it does look like a PS4. Obviously that end doesn't. Look, the style of the PS4, and it's even got the little groove in the middle, just to show you that it may be a little tiny mini PS4. Anyway, so the game of choice today I'm going to play on my laptop is the remastered Quake 2. It is a fast, it is a furious game, and it is a bloody good test for this controller. Right, so straight into a game of Quake 2. Now to pair this with your dongle, all you need to do is put your dongle in first and press that button to turn the controller on, and it does give a little bit of a vibrate to let you know that it's paired. Blue light lets you know it's on as well. So let's dive straight into it. Now I purposely sat right in front of the laptop just to show you that there is zero latency on this controller. This is a fast and furious game. As you can see, it is responsive as anything. The response time is absolutely phenomenal. So it's 2.4 gigahertz connectivity. Let's show you the controller there a little bit. Everything you do, every movement you do is just pin sharp, absolutely pin sharp. So while we're playing, what we'll do, we'll remove that. Pull that out, and you can still play it actually. Or can you? No, you can't, sorry. There we go. Very, very responsive. Very responsive. Snap that back on, and away you go. So as you can see, it's responsive right down to a millisecond. There's no lag whatsoever from that. Very, very responsive. So that is the Flexi from Nyxi, and I must say, an absolutely fantastic controller. These buttons are just a game changer. Nice mechanical clicky buttons, and the removable D-pad and thumbstick as well. For classic PlayStation style gaming, unfortunately, no PlayStation or Xbox support at the moment, so maybe that's something Nyxi may want to look into for future developments of this controller, or maybe other controllers as well. But yeah, if you do want one of these, I will put an affiliate link in the description box below. Please go and check them out. They are absolutely fantastic. They work flawless on the laptop, as you can see, flawless on the PC, and absolutely flawless on the Nintendo Switch. That does not, and that has never missed a beat. And on that note, just before I do go, thank you very much to Nyxi for reaching out and sending me this for review. And on that note, I'll catch you in the next video.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Chewy.